All right, guys. Thank you for your patience. I'm sorry about that, but ever since it seemed like I got out the hospital, I've been having trouble with my whole setup here. I don't know what's going on, but so kind of like going back to what I was saying about the dates or whatever. Like women, you can ask a guy out on a date. There is no, we actually would like you to do that. There's no problem with that for us. You asking us out on a date or wanting to get to know us or wanting to give us your number. We have no problem with that. We like that. And so we would like women to do that more. But, you know, we know how you guys are. And, in order for us to be able to be with a woman, it's like we just gotta do it. You know what I'm saying? But as far as like dates or whatever, guys don't want to go on no date. It's real. That's just what it is. Let's see what else we have here. Let me ask you guys a question, men and women. How do you feel about this? Is anything real on a woman anymore? That's keeping it real funky right there. Do you think that, like, for me, when I walk around and I see this and I see that, I'm just constantly seeing everything fake. Hair fake, the tarantula, eyelashes fake. Everything, just everything is fake and disgusting. The bonnets, the pajamas, the Jordans every day. And I always tell people this is like when I was coming up, it was just women used to be dynamic and beautiful. I was watching Instagram and I seen Monique was on there. She was talking about how she went to the airport and she seen women, basically dressed up in bonnets and pajamas and blankets around them and all this type of stuff at the airport. And I can remember going to the airport, and I've been seeing that too at the airport. Well, I see that everywhere, but I've been seeing that too at the airport. But I remember you go to the airport and you would see women that was dressed. They was dressed. They look good. They look presentable. And Monique was asking a question like, yo, what's going on? What happened to, to like being prideful of yourself, having pride in the way you look and all? It's really like, I think because one of the reasons I think there's so many people in America right now on drugs and smoking weed that it's a lackadaisical thing that's going on right now. Like even for me, like I used to never wear hoodies, never ever wear hoodies, but I got sick or whatever and I wanted to be comfortable. So I just started wearing hoodies and sweats and stuff like that. But I used to never wear sweats. I used to never wear hoodies. I used to never wear sweat. Now, don't get me wrong. I got the fire in the closet. Don't get me wrong. I got that heat. But, most of the times and today right now with what I'm going through, I'd rather just be comfortable. But it's just like everybody is just like nobody has pride in themselves anymore and want to look good. Everything is women is just, fake this, fake that. And it's like, when is enough? And it's up, to be honest with you, I feel like it's up to the men to say enough is enough. Like, we're not going to have this. But the problem is with the men is that men are so thirsty. I mean, they are so thirsty and so hungry. They really don't give a damn what a woman look like. Like, you could literally have on a Sesame Street bird, the yellow bird outfit on, and they would still find some type of attraction in that suit. They'd be like, oh, shoot, I like her beak. You know what I'm saying? So with guys, that's the problem, man. Like, I wish all the men in the U.S. was like me. Like opinionated, and stand for something, and just won't get cheated. Won't allow yourself to be cheated. You know what I'm saying? Because a lot of dudes, I'm gonna keep it all the way a buck. A lot of dudes is with females that they hate, they don't like, they don't want to. But the reason why they with them is because they was thirsty and they was hungry and they just had to have some, and they wifed the girl up and they probably had kids and now they stuck. But I know at least about 10 dudes that do not want to be with the person that they with, but they doing it for the kids or whatever, they stuck in that situation. But yeah, it's like the men actually have to stop being so thirsty for once in their life and say, yo, we're not going to stand for these bonnets no more. We're not going to stand for the fake nails and the fake hair. And the crazy thing is that I've seen women that have beautiful hair and they still wear a weave. I've seen women that have beautiful nails and they still wear fake nails. What the heck? You know what I'm saying? So I don't know, man. It's a big thing that I feel like I'm going through right now with women. It's like I don't want to see it. I don't want to see the Jordans. I don't want to see the fake nails, the fake hair, the fake tarantula eyelids. You know what I'm saying? All this shit that just fake and don't matter. I don't want to see it. I want women to get back to the essence, to that beautiful shit that they used to be on. When they could just, you would see them and they'll crack a smile at you and they will fucking melt your fucking brain cells. I haven't had a woman that melt me in a long time, probably like freaking 15 years, because they're changing now. You know what I'm saying? They're on something different. But it used to be where you could see a woman and she step in and your heart would drop to the floor. I mean, it would drop. You get a feeling, a sensation through your body like, holy moly, did you see her? Yo, you would have like 10 dudes that would be looking back like, holy moly. You don't get that no more. You don't get that no more. I'm being honest. You do not get that. So, for the women, that's why, guys, if you got a good woman, if you got a sensational woman that's holding it down and doing what she got to do, please keep that woman, because you ain't going break up with that woman and find something better than her. If she's top shelf, you're going to find bottom shelf. Just the way that it is. That's the way it is right now. Now, we all know things change every few years, every 10 years. Things may flip back. But right now, you're not. And women are they're so strenuous, and they got, this big list of qualifications that they're looking for. But women, you can't even ask a guy on a date. So how you think you walking around with fake everything, you can't ask a guy out on a date? How you think that you're going to get a man? And your thinking is all messed up. You're brainwashed. That's why a lot of dudes be like, yo, I can't be with you because you're brainwashed. You don't think for yourself. You got your tradition and your family thinking for you. You can't formulate and process, your brain cells to think how you want. Man, get out of here, man. Like, this is all jacked up right now. You know what I'm saying? So there's a lot of women out here single, and there's a lot of men single too, don't get me wrong, but I think that it's easier for a woman. This is how you know shit is messed up, because I feel like it's easier for a woman to get a man, because you got like, a woman could walk down the street and have 100 dudes, calling for her. A dude, because again, women don't approach guys, women don't talk to guys, women don't do anything to guys. So a man could walk down the street, he could be the hottest dude. A man could walk down the street and the women will be looking like, oh my God, but they ain't gonna say nothing. So it's harder for a man to get a woman than for a woman to get a man. Just what it is. But I don't know, man. Listen, leave me some comments. Let me know what you think about, women with the fakeness, everything fake, not being able to ask a guy out on a date and wanting guys to pay for the first date. Like, I feel like the woman, I ain't gonna say the woman should automatically pay for the first date, but I feel like if you want to pay for the date, pay for the date. You know what I'm saying? It shouldn't have to be that automatically you're just sitting there and you're thinking that, oh, he's supposed to. It's not like that. If you want to pay for the date, if you feel good about the date and you're like, yo, oh, let me tell you this before I go. I almost forgot about this. Let me tell you something. This how beautiful it was back in, let's say, I turned 18 in 2000, I think. Let me tell you how beautiful it was back in like the 2000 era. I would ask a girl out on a date. Go pick her up in my car. When she got in my car, she had a gift for me. Now, some of you guys who's probably my age will probably remember this. The girl would go because they appreciated the gesture, whatever. The girl would go out her way and go to whatever, however, not a big present, but a small, nice little gesture, will buy me a gift. And I actually picked that up for a woman. So whenever I go, I go out on a date with a woman, whatever, I always try to pick them up a gift or whatever. If I got the time or whatever the case is, I always try to pick them up a gift. So this one time last year, I went out on a date with this girl, and I went to a bakery and I got her some goodies or whatever. So let me tell you how real it is out here. So I gave her the gift or whatever, and she was like, "Oh, thank you, da 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 da." And I would say before the night was over, maybe 15, 20 minutes later, she was bashing the gift that I gave her. Now, I already took her out on a date, I already wined and dined to all this stuff, and then she had the nerve to basically bash the gift that I gave her. Right in my face. And so I'm sitting here and I'm like, and she was older. She wasn't no young girl. She was older. I guess I bought her something that she didn't eat, but she got family. She had kids. So if you don't eat it, the way I was taught is you accept the gift. If it ain't your cup of tea or whatever, then either you could give it away or you could throw it in the trash. But you don't have to ridicule and persecute somebody because they bought you something that maybe you don't like. So I guess she didn't eat that particular piece that I gave her. So she went on like this rampage of like talking shit about it. And so I'm sitting there and I'm like, what? I couldn't believe it. Because the way I was taught was like, you show appreciation, you humble yourself, even if you don't like I would just be thankful that somebody, even if I don't eat that, somebody went out their way to buy me something. And you're taking me out on a date too? So that's just an example of what's going on out here. You know what I'm saying? Like, women have no more appreciation. They're always talking about guys and this and this and that. But what about what you're doing? What about what women are doing? They're not humble no more. They don't appreciate. If you take a girl out on a date, they expect you to take them out on a date. They're like entitled now. No, you're not entitled for me to take you out on a date. Me taking you out on a date is a feel-good thing. This is just you should appreciate this. Not like, it's basically like you supposed to take them out. Man, y'all must be out of y'all mind. Listen up, guys. It's the JP show. I might come back because I didn't really get everything off my chest with everything I got. I gotta go to a doctor's appointment. Sorry. But I might come back later on this week and hit y'all with a little something else. If I don't, next Tuesday, the JP Show. We on, baby. We on. I'm out of here. Peace.